Hi, it's Eliza, bright like the stars, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing a different series that I want to start called What I'd Wear on Drag Race, where I go through and I design outfits for different seasons of the RuPaul's Drag Race franchise. And I want to start this series off with season 17. So I know this does make a lot of assumptions. One, that I would ever do Drag Race. Two, that I would ever make it far. Three, that I could sew or can afford designers. None of these things are really true, but we designed the costumes anyway. So what I did for this is I went on the Drag Race fandom wiki and I saw the runway categories, and I made something for each of the runway categories, each of the looks that were in the wiki. I have coffee. So without further ado, let's get on into it. And I'm gonna start with the promo. The promo theme, the promo theme was H2 Oh My God. And I have this little, I have my iPad to show you the designs, by the way. This little girl, yes ma'am, the seashell bodysuit, the shimmery full catsuit underneath, the sheer glittery catsuit underneath, little blue hair, little blue heels. Just to like show off a little bit. It was just the first thing I thought of. I knew I wanted to do like a seashell bra kind of thing, and then the rest kind of just came from that. Next we have the first full runway, which was Masked for the Masked Singer, because it was like reality TV themed, the talent show, right? This was the talent shows. Yes, started with a talent show, and it was reality TV themed, and so this one was Masked for the Masked Singer. And I have this little Care Bear inspired number. Is she creepy? A little bit. She is a tad creepy. I would probably change, I didn't feel like editing it again, but I would probably not make the hands attached. I would probably make them gloves and have it be a short sleeve thing, just to show a tad more skin. But yes, Masked for the Masked Singer, essentially just a full fursuit. The next runway is the Is It Cake runway, and I was quite frankly a little disappointed that not more of the actual queens on the season did looks that were inspired by actual cakes. I know Sam Starr did like a wedding cake thing, and her dress was like a tiered cake itself. I wanted to do like a little strawberry shortcake inspired. This design is my favorite one I made for this video. The strawberry shortcake inspired little two-piece set with like a strawberry like bralette and like the whipped cream details, little strawberry in her hair, little whipped cream puffs on her shoes. Like, come on, I love her. I would for sure, if any of the looks in this video were to get realized, I would want it to be her, because she's just gorgeous. Next we have the Monopulence challenge. No, this is a sewing challenge. So, your girl can't sew yet, but she's learning. So ignore the fact that it is very ambitious that I made a floor-length mermaid gown for this. She's kind of giving Hormona Lisa, unfortunately. I did Vermont Avenue because I don't think it was used, those properties, in the original Monopulence video. Challenge, not video. So, she exists. She's cute. Could I actually make that? Probably not. But a girl can dream. A girl can dream. A girl can be a little delusional. Yeah. The next runway is Quilted for Your Pleasure. I had an idea of like quilted pants and like a quilted like shrug that matched the pants and was the same pattern as the pants with like a little bralette, little belly chain, you know? Like her, like that, with the yellow tying in from the bralette to the shoes and the red hair, like the very warm tone Tina Burner colors. That kind of aesthetic. I kind of live for her, just a little. The next runway is Tickled Pink. Tickled Pink, I wanted to do something just a little cutesy, a little fun. I thought of the song Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows, that sort of vibe. And I did this little vibe. And I don't know if you can really tell, but on her head there is in fact a unicorn horn in her hair, which obviously, and then like the shoes have little hoof details because she's a unicorn. So very Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows core. The next challenge we have is the ball. The ball. I love those challenges, and it's the underwater ball. First category is Bathing Beauties. Have this little butterfly body bathing suit, not bodysuit, bathing suit with the little like skirt detail and like the the willow pill style sandal wedges. Can be your angle. Yeah. But yes, the butterfly swimsuit. Is she basic? Is she off the rack? For sure. For Sea Creature Couture, I thought not a lot of them did fish. Who no one will be a fish besides like Lydia B. Collins, I think, did a fish. But I did a fish. I did a clownfish. And is she a little basic to do a clownfish clown outfit? For sure. But she's a clownfish, get it? Because she's also a clown. Clown couture, and she's a clownfish colors. Yeah, I thought it was a cute concept. And then the Sea Sickening Eleganza, where they had to make like out of the ocean trash. I have this number, which I think is so very gorgeous. I would wear that for sure. But can I sew that? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. And by perhaps I mean for sure not. But like, wouldn't she be cute? And then like the little thing around the neck is like the plastic that comes on like soda bottles, like the little rings around her neck, like the turtles. That got dark. My bad, y'all. But here's her. Oh, this one's one of my favorites, I think. This is the Nailed It runway, where it was like, show your nails, show off your nails, and I decided that people did not take that theme far enough. So I have this little number that would be made entirely out of press-on nails, in the Progress Pride flag colors. Just the nails going all the way down the body, chained together with like silver chainmail. All the acrylic nails. I love the two-piece idea. I love the concept. I just do love the little pride concept, the little using nails for the garment. Because yes, they had long nails. Yes, they had crazy nails. But was their costume made of nails? I don't think it was. Yeah. This one's my least favorite. Well, it's not my least favorite garment, but it's my least favorite of like the garments that are. You'll see my least favorite one later. But this is my second least favorite. The parasols / shady ladies. I just don't like the way the sketch came out. It is one of my favorite ideas I had. Probably would make the skirt sheer and the Tila bodysuit, and kind of in a different sketch would probably want to show how the parasol actually like functions in the outfit, because I want it to be like you're a jellyfish and you take it off and you're still seasickening. But I didn't convey that very much. I didn't make her very sickening. Next was the Betsy Johnson challenge. And the Betsy Johnson challenge, you were put into a group, or like you got to pick, but like the person before you got to pick who went next. But so it was the grunge flappers, the prenup, and the prom collection. So for the grunge flappers collection, I have this because it's just a very traditional flapper garment because flappers are already very grunge. Prenup collection. I don't have much to say about her. She's a wedding dress that fades to black. And the 80s cutesy prom aesthetic, Chapel Road inspired kinda. Giving cutesy 80s prom the house down. Yes. The next runway was the Who Wears Short Shorts runway, and I really love my design for her. I wanted to make her very cutesy, very girly. The glitter mesh undershirt, the glitter tights, the ruffly little shorty shorts, the bow top, the bows in the hair, the bows on the shoes, just very, very cutesy, girly, feminine. Next is the black and white ball, and I wanted to do like mime core, mime inspired for it. So I have the little gloves, the little suspenders, the little collar, little black and white stripes, white hair, white face, cause like white face like Gottmik, cause I'm a mime, and a little beret, very cutesy, very French core. This is my least favorite one. It's the ugliest dress challenge, so of course it's my least favorite one. Cause it's ugly on purpose. Yeah, you hear that? Ugly on purpose. I did the most disgusting dress I could think of. Is she hideous? Yes. The end. Moving on. I didn't even bother to give her hair. She was that ugly. Next challenge is the makeover challenge. And obviously they don't know who they're doing the makeover for when they get there. But like, now I in hindsight know that the makeover was their parents. So I designed it with my mother in mind. So I am this one. Oh, whoopsies. My bad, y'all. And my mom is this one. Because I wanted her to be comfortable, so I made her one with pants and a jacket and like a full shirt. And it would, I think, in theory, be denim. And the white dots would be like rhinestones and stuff. And I have a white cape to tie in the white from my mom's white shirt and white shoes. But I think there's family resemblance for sure. Yeah. And then the last one is the opulent overwear. And I have my lesbian pride. Drag is queer art with the lesbian pride colors and the full lesbian pride flag cape. It would be rhinestoned. I didn't depict that in the drawing, but I would want it to be entirely rhinestoned because otherwise I'm wearing a black shirt, black pants, and a pride flag, you know. But yeah, that's my designs. Let me know where you think I would get eliminated. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTubey things, and I will see you guys probably on Saturday. I do want to try to start filming consistently twice a week. So let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you.